exercises. Now it's getting a little warmer. We're going to loosen up the neck if the neck is feeling tight. So grab yourselves a hand towel, yogis, from the bathroom or wherever you keep them in the airy colour. Just a small hand towel, nothing longer than that, for our neck exercises. And grab your cans if you've not done so already. 2 cans of equal weight, about 400 grams, but do just check the back of them, make sure they're both the same weight. Or if you use your own handheld weights, grabbing those now. And of course, grab a little bit of water. We hope to get warm and definitely work the body, so stay hydrated, just have some water nearby. And layers today, hopefully we will get warmer. And we're about to start, so what I'd like to do first of all is just arrive in the space. So we're going to hold a mudra, that's a little gesture with our fingers, and this one is to invoke energy. So great for a warm, hopefully sunny day for the rest of the day. So it inspires springtime as well. So you're going to bring the thumb and the ring finger and the long finger together, okay? I'm just going to say that again. So the thumb, the ring finger and the middle finger all touching on both hands, those 3 pads touching, the other 2 fingers just gently extended. Palms are facing uppermost, resting on your thigh. Let's roll the shoulders back and just tune into the breathing. So closing the eyes if you can. If you don't want to close the eyes, by all means, just look softly ahead, gaze steadily ahead if you wish to. But closing the eyes allows us just to sort of not be so distracted by visual things. So closing the eyes if you can. And again, a choice really to breathe through the nostrils, that is ideal, or through slightly parted lips if easier. So we sit tall. Feet apart, anchor the feet down onto a smooth, even surface. Make sure your feet are comfortable. And let's just simply take a few deep breaths here, yogis. As we inhale, I would like you to imagine or visualize taking in energy in the form of light as you inhale. And hold the breath just for a few seconds, comfortably if you can. And imagine that light going to all the parts of the body that need it today, transforming energy into the body, removing tightness. When you're ready to exhale, just imagine any used up energy, just simply leaving the body. And again, let's breathe in the form of light. Let that energy just sort of surround the body. Let it sort of go into every part that's tight, every part of you that's just feeling a little tight today. Dissolving the tension. And as you exhale, any unspent energy again, releasing from your body. Let's take 4 more slow breaths, yogis. Breathing in that energy in the form of light. Let it have its effect within you. Removing tightness, tiredness. And when you're ready to exhale gently, imagine any unspent energy simply just releasing from the body. Let's take 3 more slow breaths, yogis, in that manner. Inhaling energy. That slight pause in breathing as you let the energy just dissipate, dissolve into the tight spots, and then exhaling any unspent energy. 2 more deep breaths, yogis, if you can. So together now, let's take a deep breath in and a full breath out in your own time. And when you're ready, just gently open the eyes, release the fingers from the mudra, the energy mudra, and just shake it out and relax. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out, yogis. And just relax here. Nicely done. Great way just to tune into the breathing and to just get us in the right direction for our practice this morning. Well, without further ado, we're going to start with the upper body. We'll just warm the major joints up, warm the major joints of the lower half, and then just incorporate some lovely stretches, okay? So again, just do what you can, and if there is discomfort in your body, then do remember, leave it out, stop, skip a pose if necessary, but please don't strain. Okay, so bringing the arms to shoulder height, our palms are facing down. We're going to inhale and make a loose fist together. Exhale, just open the fingers. We're going to do 8 today. Breathing in as we make a loose fist, the thumb inside, the 4 fingers wrap round. Breathe out, release. And 6 more. Inhale, exhale, breathing in, breathing out. Lovely. Inhale again. Exhale as you stretch gently. 2 more. Breathing in, breathing out. That's lovely. 1 more. Inhale and exhale, stretch. And release the hands down. Let's deliberately shake it out. So soft wrists, that's it. Shaking out any unspent energy. Take it up. Lovely. Take it down. Open and close those fingers. Once more, taking it up and taking it down and opening and closing the fingers. Lovely. We're going to move into the wrist joints now. Do what you can here, yogis. Again, if you've got issues, go gently. Push. That's it. Keep those arms at shoulder height and imagine pushing against an imaginary wall. Exhale, bring them back. Now go out to the side. Push against 2 imaginary pillars. Keep the fingers upright. Exhale, release. Inhale, push forwards again. Keep the fingers facing upwards if you can. Arms at shoulder height. Exhale, out to the side again. Breathing in as you do so. Arms at shoulder height. Breathing out. 4 more. 1. That's it. And 2. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, out, push. Exhale, 2 more. 3. That's it. Go at your speed. Slow down if you need to. And the last one for 4. Inhale and exhale. Breathing in and breathing out. And shake it out. That's it. Just gently open and close the fingers. Have a little shake out. Remove any tightness, any stiffness in the wrists. Open and close the fingers. Okay, into the wrist joints again. This time, take them out to the side, just slightly, like myself, away from the body. Let's open the doorknobs. First one way, and then the other way. We're opening the door handles one way, and then the other. So a little twist, as if you're opening imaginary door handles. Let's do 4 more. 1 and 2, just gently, good. And 3 and 4, 2 more. And 5, last one, and 6, and relax. Shake it out. Good. So this, what we're doing is deliberately manipulating the muscles and very gently opening and energizing the joints. Open and close the fingers. Let's go straight into the elbows. We've worked quite a bit there on the wrist joints, but maybe a little bit more in the wrists if you wish to. We'll come back to them later. But for now, we'll go into the elbows. And just simply take the arms to shoulder height for me, palms facing the ceiling. Remember to sit tall, keep the feet hip width apart. We're going to inhale together and bring the fingers to the shoulders. Exhale and open. And 6 of those. Breathing in, breathing out. That's it. Don't rush them, take your time. Inhale, exhale, 3 more. Breathing in, breathing out. Lovely. 2 more. 1. And last one, and 2. Now, let's alternate. Bring 1 in and out. Inhale. Exhale, 4 more. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Lovely. Now, immediately turn the palms down. Keep the arms here if you can, and start to pulse. As if we've got 2 big beach balls right underneath our elbows, or underneath our palms as well. And we're trying to bounce, little pulses. We're going to do this for 10 seconds. Count with me if you can. Small pulses, keeping shoulders and elbows nice and strong. Here we go. 1, and 2, 3, and 4. Breathe. 5, and 6, 7, almost there for 8, and 9, and 10. Fantastic. Release. And roll the shoulders back. Let's go straight into the shoulder joints. That's it. Nice and slowly, just start to rotate those shoulders back. Rolls, we call them shoulder rolls. Let's do 4 more. And this is an opportunity to take a deep breath in Deep breath out as you shoulder roll backwards. Now let's go forwards. We'll do about 8 of those as well. There's 2, 6 more. Nice and slowly. Don't feel you've got to rush them, yogis. Just know that this may be tight for many of us. 2 more. So go gently into the shoulder rolls. Fantastic. And release. Now we're going to roll one back and the other. That's it, like a mini wave. Looking forwards, keep the spine tall. And now forwards, that's it. Just as if you're sort of rolling one and the other. And slow it down, come to stillness, relax, and again, roll it back. Good. Now, that's why we've got our towel. So let's grab our towel. And now that we've opened them a little bit, not much, we're just going to utilise this lovely hand towel here. Just grab a tea towel, hand towel, whatever you can, and fold it lengthways. It's going to provide you with support and comfort, and then place that around the back of the neck. Okay, make sure it's equal length. And we're just going to do a little bit of a neck massage. You may be a bit like me, where you tend to hold a lot of tension in the upper body without even knowing it. So consciously, unconsciously, we may hold a lot of tension. So this helps to remove some of the tightness, stiffness caused by prolonged sitting, but also just maybe where you carry your tension. So go gently. We're going to do those shoulder rolls. Hold on to the sides of your towel and roll back 6 times. You can pull gently on the towel if that's comfortable, but remember, if there's any discomfort, simply stop. That's it, just roll them forwards, back and down slowly. Let's go forwards now. Okay, so reversing that movement 6 times. Make it slow, there's 3. Just shoulder rolling forwards whilst pulling gently on that towel if you can. Fantastic, and then relax. Let's shrug now, let's breathe in. And breathe out, release. Now we can breathe through mouth or nostrils, whichever's easier. What's quite nice is to inhale and shrug the shoulders up, pull gently on the towel, but nothing too strong, remember. Expel the air out through the mouth like this. Ha, as we drop. And we'll do 6. Ha. 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 2 or 3 more if you can. Ha. Ha. Fantastic. Last one. Ha. Good. Okay, now we're going to very gently just drop the right ear to the right shoulder. Take the towel in your left hand and just hold it there gently. Don't pull too much on that towel. Just dropping right ear to right shoulder, but holding onto the towel with the opposite hand. And then come up nice and slowly. Take the towel in the right hand now. Drop the left ear to the left shoulder. Don't pull or tug too much on your towel, yogis. Aim more to drop the ear down towards the shoulder if you can. And release, good. Now, take the towel in the left hand again, then bring the right ear to the right shoulder, but this time for a deeper stretch if you wish to, raise the right hand, cup it over the left ear, and gently, gently, and I mean gently here, just guide the neck and the right ear down to the right shoulder. That's it. Hold for 2 deep breaths, just not pulling too much on your towel either. Encouraging a deeper stretch. That's it, take your time. If it's very tight here, please remember not to pull or jerk that neck too much. And release. Well done, come back. Hold on to the towel now with the right hand, left ear to left shoulder. Bring the left arm up, cup the ear. And whilst just gently pulling on the towel, just gently coercing and guiding left ear to left shoulder, covering that right ear and just increasing the stretch very slightly. Take another deep breath in and out here, sitting tall. Lovely. Let's come back, release the head and neck carefully and continue to hold on to your towel, roll the shoulders back 3 times and 3 times forwards again if you can. Okay, now we're going to turn the head very carefully to the left And we're going to draw that smile as we hold onto the towel all the way down slowly to the right. Let's do that again. Breathing in, down we go, all the way to the left. Sit tall once more, breathing in. Down we go, just a little gentle pull on the towel, nothing too strong, remember. And exhale. Bring the head back to the centre. Roll those shoulders back whilst pulling on the towel gently 3 times, 4 times forward. It's like giving yourself a great, lovely massage for the neck. Now, finally, I'm going to show you this from profile. I want you to, just so you can see, sit tall. Take a moment to sit tall, yogis. Take a breath in as you hold the towel. And bring the chin to the chest. Hold the breath for a few seconds. Feel the stretch all the way down to the low back. Exhale, bringing the head back to the centre. And again, breathing in. Chin to chest. Drop the shoulders. Exhale, carefully bringing the head back to the centre. We'll do that once more, yogis. So if it doesn't suit you, then you can skip this pose. But it is a rather nice stretch for the back of the neck. When you bring the chin to the chest, do just ever so gently exert a little bit of pressure by pulling the towel, but take great care not to overstrain. Okay, here we go. Breathing in, chin to chest, drop the shoulders, a couple of seconds, and exhale when you're ready, bringing the head back to the centre and relax. Well done. Okay, that's quite nice, isn't it? We worked a lot there on that neck, and that really does help support all sorts of things. All of the nerve endings here that end here at the neck don't end at the neck. We often think they do, but they actually go to every other part of our body and affect everything else. So the nerve endings in your neck, if they're tight, stiff, tired, or just knotted, they are going to affect every other part of your body. So if we can keep our neck and shoulder region nice and open, nice and energized, and a little bit more supple, the rest of the body very much benefits from that. So just remembering that the neck nerves actually affect every part of the body. And I think that's crucial with posture and just well-being, how we feel physically. So I hope the neck feels good now. Let's roll the shoulders back one last time. Let's shake it out one last time. A lovely workout for the upper body, and of course opening the major minor muscle groups there. Okay, we're going to come into the lower half now. Grab some water if you need to. Stay hydrated, yogis. And join me now in doing pretty much the same for the lower half. We're going to start with the feet. Yes, they can be bare, like mine, bare feet, but you can do this with socks and even trainers as well. So keep your socks on if you wish to. Feet are hip width apart. Take a moment to sit tall again. And here we go. We're going to scrunch up the toes as we inhale. Gently flick them away as we exhale. 8 of those. Breathing in, breathing out. There's 2, 6 more to go. Inhale and exhale. Lovely. If you get cramp, then stop and massage the affected area. But if you do them slowly, gently, you should be okay. Always keep the socks on though if you prefer. Bare feet are better, but absolutely fine to keep those socks on. Inhale, exhale. I'm going to do one more. Breathing in, breathing out. Now I'm going to lift them and make sure I can see them. Give them a good wiggle and stretch. See if you can do that as well. A good wiggle and stretch. And then as you place them down, that intention of fanning them apart to create a little bit of space between each of the toes. Should we try that again? Lifting the toes, giving them a stretch and a wiggle. As we place them down, our intention is to fan them apart. 2 more. Lift, give them a little wiggle if you can and a stretch, and fan them apart. Lift them, give them a wiggle and a stretch, and fan them apart. And you may notice 1 or 2 toes are open, the others may not be. But I always say to people, with practice, with perseverance, that gets easier. And it's a wonderful way to wake up the toes. Okay, yogis, let's just raise the right foot. Doesn't have to be very far, or very high rather, and just start to stretch the foot backwards and forwards, flexing. I just had a big creak there, but that's good. So breathing in as I bring the toes towards me, breathing out as I push the toes away, and I'm going to do 5 more. Inhale and exhale. Breathing in, toes towards me, breathing out, push toes down. 2 or 3 more if you can. It's a lovely way to wake up the toes. A little flexion, go gently again if you've got foot issues. Should we do 1 more? Let's do that. Breathing in, breathing out. Now, if you're happy to keep the foot raised, start to untie the knots in the ankle joint. You can do anything between 5 and 10 small, gentle rotations. We're going to do both directions, so there's lots of time. Take your time. Nice and slowly as you untie the knots there. And then make sure, if you can, doing a few in the opposite direction with the same ankle. Between 5 and 10, or as many as you comfortably can this morning. Well done. And then carefully release down, and we'll switch sides. So we're now going to raise the left leg, doesn't have to be high, and again starting to flex. Now, if you want to synchronize breath with movement, we're going to inhale as we push the toes down toward the floor, exhale as we bring the toes towards us, and about 8 of those if you can. I always say to people between 5 and 10 or 8 and 10, but really it's about how many feel comfortable for you. And particularly if there's discomfort, remember, I would like you to be just mindful if there's discomfort and don't overwork your body or strain. It's that age-old sort of cliche, isn't it? If in doubt, leave it out. Okay, so we're going to start untying the knots. Now my left ankle often feels a little tighter. The range of motion is more restricted, but not much. And you may be the same, so just note that in your own bodies, yogis. Left and right differences physically. Make sure you do your little rotations in both directions, even if it's just a few. Both directions if you can. And then release the foot down. Good. Okay, well, let's work both together. It's always quite nice to do this, I think. So let's lift both. Again, not too high, just as high as you comfortably can. And we'll just push one forwards, one back, alternating that synchronicity, that nice little stretch. Breathing in, breathing out. A couple more of those, just working both feet together. Lovely. Now we're going to separate the feet and draw some big circles slowly, as if the big toes are able to touch. And if they can, that's great, but if they don't worry. As wide as circles now, more encompassing, of course, the rest of the leg and the knee here. And if comfortable, try a few in the opposite direction, bringing the toes together and separating them as they rotate away from one another. Watch your hips here though, stop if you need to. And then bring them together and just push them forwards and back. That's it, a nice stretch. And you may feel that all the way up to the knee joint. Again, only lifting the legs slightly. If you've got back issues, you may want to skip this. And then I'm going to separate the feet and do my wiper blade stretch. It's just nice to encompass the sides of the feet. So just as if you had a pair of wiper blades and you were trying to wash them with your feet, side to side, really stretch there. Take care, again, that can be quite strong for the outer hip for some people. And then release down. Okay, how are the feet looking? You might find they feel warmer, maybe the colours change slightly, or you just feel the feet more. So let's just very gently start to march on the spot with them. That's it. And that warms up the soles of the feet, the capillaries underneath the feet, just the nerve endings as well. We don't think about the nerve endings in our feet, but again, this can help circulation. So just a little march and then slow it down. Now, if your feet feel cold, by all means, pop your socks back on, but maybe if they feel a bit warmer, we're going to head straight into the knee joint and then into the pelvic and hip region, okay? Working just those lower major muscle groups today. So with our knees, or let's do a nice little stretch here. If you can, I want to show you 2 options because we've got our towel. So let's just do something a bit different today. Let's take our towel, our hand towel, underneath our right thigh. And this is also nice if you find lifting the leg just a little too heavy. And place it well underneath the right thigh, I beg your pardon. And we're going to lift up and start to draw some circles with the whole knee and foot. Okay, so that just activates the knee and foot. So as if I've sort of dipped my foot in water and I'm trying to draw circles with my knee and foot. A few, and then gently, just a few if you can, in the opposite direction. I'm holding on to either end of the towel for support, so this can help if you find lifting the leg a little tricky. Well done. And then release down. Now with the same leg, we're going to just release the towel now and interlace underneath the knee of the thigh, I beg your pardon, and just draw it close as you sit tall and look forwards. And as you exhale, just straighten it as far as you can, flex the toes towards you, keep the foot active. We'll do 6 slowly. Breathing in, breathing out. Good. 4 more. Inhale, exhale as you straighten. That's excellent. Breathing in, breathing out. 2 more if you can, but stop if you need to. Excellent. I'm going to do 1 more. So inhaling as I sit tall, draw the knee in. Exhale as I straighten the leg. And then release down. Okay, let's try the other side. So grabbing our, if we can, our hand towel, place it underneath the left thigh. And again, we're supporting the leg by holding onto the towel. Let's raise it up gently. And as if we're trying to draw circles with the knee and foot. That's it. Supporting by holding onto the towel. That's it. One side may again feel tricky, one side easier. Again, just note that in your own bodies, left and right differences. I'm going to draw some circles now. Again, trying to sort of relax the leg. I take the weight of it in the towel, so just let the leg be fairly relaxed. It may be heavy, but the towel will support you. Making those circles in both directions if you can, and then release. Nicely done. We will use the towel again for some upper body work. And then if you wish to, and you can, interlace underneath the left thigh. We're going to draw it in as we look forward, sitting tall. Exhale, and as you straighten, flex the toes towards you. Keep that foot switched on as well. 6 if you can. Breathing in, breathing out. 4 more to go. Inhale, exhale. 3 more. Just 2 more. That's it. And again, you may find this easier on one side to the other. Last time, breathing in, breathing out. Well done, yogis. Release the leg down and then come forwards on your chair, but make sure you're on your sit bones. Let's bring the feet together. And I do like this. It's so nice for our hips and knees. Holding onto the sides of your chair, sitting tall, just open and close the knees. And that softens the pelvic region, also works the knee and hip area. That's it. You can slow this right down or speed it up if you wish to. Just keeping ankles and feet relatively close together. That's it. And then reversing the movement. So now we're going to keep the knees together, take the feet wide and reverse that movement. That's it. Let's try that for 10 seconds. So 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lovely. Walk the feet in, sit back, just shake it out for a moment, yogis. Have a moment to relax. And we're going to finish with what I call the piece de la resistance. Now, it's a strong exercise, but it's one that, with perseverance again and practice, really helps to open, ease out tightness in the knee and the hip region. Have a go if you can. So sit back a little bit, separate the feet, and then draw the right knee in towards you, and then just turn the foot carefully as you rest the right ankle on your left thigh. Now, for many of us, we can feel that outer hip already talking to us. That, in essence, is opening up the hip and, of course, the knee. We're going to hold onto the foot with the opposite hand, right hand on right knee, and the intention is to hinge forwards from the hips. So we sit tall, breathe in. As we exhale, we're going to start to very slowly hinge forwards from the hips. You may not get very far, and that doesn't matter. Our aim is to just slowly, slowly ease into this stretch, and it is a deep stretch. Focusing by looking towards the floor, finding a focal point beyond the floor, ahead of the body. 3 slow breaths if you can. Even if you're here and you can go no further, I just want to congratulate you on getting that far. It is an achievement and it is a strong stretch. So it doesn't matter how far you come down, make sure you're not straining or that your breath is strained. So we switch on that deep breath work, yogis. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale and exhale. Slowly folding forwards if you can. One more breath here, yogis, if you can. Breathing in. And another exhale. Now when you're ready, just raising the body up, relaxing here. And carefully now, just hugging the knee in before you straighten the leg and release it down. Well done. That is a strong stretch. The other thing is we've got a left side to do. So very gently, bend your left knee with me. Relax the left heel. And really just resting the whole of the ankle on the fleshy part of the right thigh. So draw it as far back as you comfortably can so it's definitely supported by that right thigh. Sit tall if you can. Left hand rests on left knee, not pressing into it. Just holding onto the toes or the foot with the opposite hand to support it. Let's go. Let's breathe in. And our aim is just to start to hinge forwards gently from our hips and noticing whether left and right hip feel quite different. Perhaps this is the tricky side or the slightly easier side. We're all physically different. So again, I'm just going to stress, go gently into this. Okay, now 3 slow breaths is our aim. 1 breath is fantastic, 2 is incredible, 3 is magnificent. But don't feel you have to hold for any longer than feels comfortable. Find your focal point, relax your shoulders, relax your gaze. Soft, steady, relaxed jaw, eyes soft and yielding. Focus on where you feel the tight spots, yogis. Breathe into them as best you can, into those tight spots. Okay, so when you're ready, we'll all together now take a deep breath in and sit up gently as you exhale. Well done. And again, just be gentle and careful as you hug the knee in, stretch the leg carefully and release. And just shake it, a little bit of hands and feet. Well done, yogis. Excellent stretch, not an easy stretch, but so good for untying those tight spots. Grab some water and we'll move on. We've just gone past 12, so have some water like me. Stay hydrated, please. And we're going to just move it up a tempo. We're going to go back into the upper body. We'll integrate the lower half as well. And for that, I'd like you to grab your towel again. Now this time, make it a little thinner, like me if you can. Folding it gently lengthways, but a little thinner if you can. If you've only got a tea towel, you can still do this with a tea towel. We're going to start working into the shoulder region. We're going to firm the arms, and we're going to integrate that in a moment with the feet, okay? But just sit back, roll your shoulders back, take a deep breath in with me. Remind ourselves to breathe and breathe out. Good, okay. So we're just going to do a little bit of stretching. We're going to work diagonally across the body with the towel. If there's any discomfort, particularly with the range of motion here in the shoulders, then of course do stop. First of all, yogis, we're going to just take it in alignment with our breastbone. And we're going to inhale and raise it up towards pretty much a little bit higher than our head. And then bring it back down. So we're holding either end of our towel, keeping it in alignment with the breastbone, sitting tall. Inhale, take it slightly above the head, not far. Exhale, back in line with the breastbone. 4 more. Inhale each time, see if you can go a little higher. But if you can't, stay exactly where you are. Breathing in as you raise. Breathing out in alignment with the breasts. Or the chest, should I say. Inhale, coming up. Exhale and lower. Great. Now I'm going to go a little higher. Inhale all the way up. Now don't worry if you can't get there. Have a go. Exhale, release. Now the last one is going to come up and go as far back as you comfortably can with straight arms. Don't strain. And then exhale with care and bring it down. So we keep it in line with the breastbone if we can, but bearing in mind it's quite strong, just roll the shoulders back. That's it. Shake it out. You did really well. Now we're going to do something else. You're going to work across the body. So with your towel, you're going to work across the body. And I want you to stretch across diagonally. That's it. Hold and then release. Switch sides, stretching across the body, working different muscle groups in the chest and the arms and shoulders. And exhale and pull gently. Pull gently as if this was elasticated. Keep the elbows long and wide. Sit tall, breathing in, breathing out. Once more, diagonally stretching the opposite way, which of course may feel physically different. Breathing in and out. Lovely. And release. Shake it out. Roll the shoulders back. Relax here and forwards. Fantastic. Now come forwards a little bit for me, yogis, and take your towel behind you, okay? So I'm going to show you this from the side so you can see. So with your towel, holding on with your right hand, take it behind you, and then grasp it if you can with your left hand. Okay, there we go. Hopefully you can see that, yogis. Keep the elbows wide, the spine tall, looking forwards, and just gently pull on the towel. We're going to hold that for 3 breaths. Breathing in, breathing out. So this opens up the chest. I'm going to show you from the front. That's it. So I'm doing it with you. Keep that top shoulder nice and open. Hold and breathe, and just tugging a little bit on each side of the towel. Your aim is to look forwards, keep the feet hip width apart. Sit tall for this one, yogis. Keep the spine tall. Lovely. And release. We're going to try the other side. So all I do is grab it now with the left hand, right hand behind. I'm going to swivel round so you can see. And gently pulling on each side of my towel. There we go. 3 breaths now. And one side again, we may notice feels slightly easier. Coming back to you for the last breath. So just notice, does left side feel physically different to right? Do try and sit tall, looking forwards. You're doing a brilliant job. Breathing in. Breathe out, release. Oh, it's quite strong, isn't it? Let's roll the shoulders back and forwards. Have a little shake out to relax. Lots of upper body stretches today. Brilliant. Now, whilst we're here, and I'll come back to the center. There we go. We're going to take it forwards, okay? Hold it in alignment with the breastbone again, but drop the chin to the chest. Hold for a breath in and a breath out. And then release down. So that's, again, a nice little stretch for this area. Now, lastly, take it up again. And we're going to inhale and gently stretch over to our right, looking forwards. Exhale, come back. It's like being at a concert, isn't it? Slowing it down. Inhale, over to the other side. That's it, looking forwards. Exhale, try and keep the arms straight. Once more if you can, comfortably. Over to your right, looking forwards. Keep the arms straight. Breathe into that side stretch on the left. Exhale, that's fantastic. And again. Inhale over to the other side if you can. Exhale back. Marvelous. Last time on each side. So over to the right again. Breathing in. Breathing out. Aim to sit tall. Anchor those feet down. Inhale over to the left for the last time. Well done. Exhale back. And carefully release down. And roll it back. Now that's all you need is a towel. You can use an old stick. I've seen people do it with bamboo sticks, but you can also use an old scarf as well. And what you're doing is really opening up some of these tight spots in the upper body and just letting them breathe and create spaciousness there. Well done. Well, we'll put the towel down for a moment. Upper body might want a bit of a break, but we're going to do some work with our cans now. But just sit back, take a deep breath in, shake it out and relax the upper body. But now let's integrate the lower half. And I think what we'll do for a few minutes is we won't use the cans, we'll let the upper body rest, but we'll start to work the lower half. And then when the upper body's had a rest, we'll grab the cans, okay? So we'll just give the upper body, as I say, a few minutes to relax after that work. So when you're ready, we're going to start to march on the spot. Let's start to wake up those legs, that's it. Marching on the spot. Now we can do this with the arms, but without, again, with the weights, not just yet, we'll add them, as I say, in a moment. But can I ask you to make 2 loose fists and just start to march on the spot. That's it, swing the arms. You might notice as you breathe in and out, upper body feels a little looser, maybe around the shoulder region, maybe the arms feel a little more energized now. Just notice that as you march on the spot. And if you don't want to add the arms, rest them here on the lap and just do the legs for a minute if you want to relax your upper body, okay? You don't have to do both. Okay, here we go. Let's do 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, speed it up if you can. 4, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. Now we're not going to stop there. What I now want you to do is raise the right leg and raise the left arm, alternate sides, and release. Then we raise right arm and left leg, and release. And we're going to do that for maybe 10, 15 seconds, alternating sides. Inhale as you raise, alternate arm and leg, exhale as you lower. We'll start with the right side and the left leg. Here we go. 1, and 2, good, and 3, and 4, that's it, alternate sides, and 5, and 6, that's fantastic, keep going, working alternate sides, 7, and 8, 9, and 10. Now make a loose fist and take it over, 1, that's good, and 2, so alternate sides as you add a little side bend, careful not going too far, and 3, fantastic. Little side bend, and 4, make a loose fist with the hand as well, and 5, flex the toes, good, and 6, brilliant, and 7, still working the body, and 8, but we're just giving the arms a rest, and 9, because we're not using the weights yet, and 10, fantastic, back to marching, for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And again for another 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. Shake it out. That's brilliant. Now we're going to add the weights. But what we'll do is we'll go gently. And if you really don't want to use weights, absolutely fine, yogis. Please don't feel obliged to. Just continue to make a loose fist, as you did just a moment ago, and carry on with a loose fist. Or if you've got your own weights, just grabbing them now. See how you go. Just roll the shoulders back, take a deep breath in and out with me. Good, okay. So what we're going to do, very simply, is we're going to start to march on the spot, integrate the legs, bring the cans so that they're tucked in, so the elbows are close, cans facing forwards. And we're going to 1, 2, join in, 3, 4, that's it. Keep the head, 5, nice and straight, 6, march in for 7, good, 8, 9, and 10, 10 more if you can, 10, 9, that's it, go slowly if you need to, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Now we go out to the side. Keep marching, but bring the hands just below the breastbone and take to the shoulders for 1, 2. Keep going with the legs if you can. And 3. You're doing really well. 4. Stop if you need to at 5. That's good. And 6, 7, 8, nearly there, aren't we? 9, well done. and 10. Keep going. Last 10. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, breathe, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And out again for 10. 10, 9, good. 8, 7, 6, 5, you can do it, almost there. 4, 3, 2, come on, and 1. Slow it down, well done. Put the cans down. Shake it out. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Well done. Okay, we'll go back to the cans if we can. Go back to the cans if we can. Let's go wide. Now we're going to come forwards for this one. This is the last seated pose, then we'll come up to standing and do some work on the, well, with the side of our chair and the back of our chair. So can you turn the toes out, the heels in? Don't go really wide, but wide enough to feel a nice gentle stretch on your inner thigh and groin, all the way down to the inner ankle. And if you don't want to use cans, if you're a bit tired, pop them down and continue to make those 2 loose fists, okay? Just make sure you're sitting back in your chair. And now we're going to just do a nice little stretch, okay? We're going to inhale and raise that right arm, and it comes over carefully. Exhale, take it slowly down. Hold the can with care. Inhale, gripping, coming over to the left. And exhale with care. Try and sit tall, anchor the feet down. You got it. Breathing in. It's the right side again. Do this slowly with care. That's great. Inhale, left side again. So we're adding a weight as well. That's brilliant. We're going to do 4 more on each side. Inhale, right side. Remember, if you get tired, put the can down and just make a loose fist as a nice alternative. Inhale, grip that can with care. Exhale, good. Keep going. Breathing in. That's lovely. Be careful not to overstretch, but just stretching as far as you comfortably can so you can feel a gentle stretch in your side ribs. I'm going to do 1 more on each side. Breathing in to the right, or right arm rather, comes over to left, and release. Breathing in, coming over with the left arm. And release, good. And sit tall, take a resting breath in. That's it, deep breath out. Now we're going to do both cans together. We're going to inhale, they come over the head with care and back down. Now sit back a little in the chair, bring the feet in to stabilise your spine. Here we go. We're going to do 10. 1. That's it, nice and slow. And 2. Quite a deep stretch this. Lots of work, so lots of breathing. For 3. Well done. You can stop halfway if you wish to. For 4. That's it. Smooth, controlled movement with the breath. 5. Inhale. Exhale here. 5 more if you wish to. 6. Fantastic. Keep that spine tall. Anchor the feet down. Use the chair to feel the solidness of the chair carrying you here. That's 7. Nearly there, aren't we? And 8. That's beautiful. Well done. And 9, working the upper body, but also opening up these tight spots here. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Well done, yogis. That's really, really good. Now, let's just walk the feet in, place the cans on the floor. A lot of shoulder work there as well, so roll them back, have a little shake out. And when you're ready, let's come to standing. Checking the time. Yep, loads of time, at least 10 minutes. Now your back, when you've been doing all that work with your weights, has actually done a lot of work for you. So let's just do a little cat-cow. We're going to have the chair facing us, lots of space behind us. We bring our hands to the chair and we're going to bend the knees and have the feet hip width apart. This is a supported cat-cow pose. Can be done in a chair, but facing a chair as well. So I've got my knees bent, always keep the knees bent, hip width apart, arms are straight. And I'm going to exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin in, pull the tummy muscles in to engage the core. And as I inhale, keep my arms straight, lift the chin and look forwards. Keep the knees soft. Exhale, go back into the cow-cat. Keep the knees soft. Inhale, and I'm just lifting and looking forwards. A little dip in the spine. And we do 6 more. Just waking up the spine. I really would implore here, keep the knees soft. Keep them slightly bent, but arms are straight. Exhale, chin tucked in, make the C shape. Inhale, dip the spine, look forward. Should we try 3 more, just to give the spine a chance to wake up? Wonderful stretch and great for the circulation to all the spinal muscles. Inhale. That's it. Looking forwards as we breathe in. Exhale, chin to chest. 1 more, yogis. Let's do 1 more here. Breathing in as we look forwards. Exhale. And last time, inhale, look forwards. And relax. Now, we're going to do a little twist here. We're going to inhale, twist to gaze towards our right hip. Exhale, come back. Keep the knees soft. Inhale, twist towards the left hip. Exhale, come back. Let's do that again on each side. Breathing in as we twist to gaze towards the right hip, knees are bent. Exhale, come back. Inhale, twist towards the left. Exhale, come back. Breathing in again to the right. Exhale, back. Inhale to the left. Exhale, come back. And finally, let's bring the nose to the knee. So we raise the right knee, we take it behind, and we bring it towards us again, and behind. The left leg is straight. 3 more. Nose to knee on the right, and release. Keep the leg raised if you can. Left leg is strong. Nose to knee. And straighten. 1 more if you can. Inhale, exhale, and release down. Now let's try the other side. Let me show you that. So knees bent, then the right leg becomes straight. We bend the nose to the knee on the left. Exhale, keep looking down, but keep that leg raised if you can as well. It's the right leg that's straight. Inhale. And exhale, breathing in, breathing out. Should we try 2 or 3 more? Try and keep the right leg straight, left leg off the floor to encourage a balance. Nose to knee. I'm going to do 1 more. Straighten that leg and then release down. Good. Let's walk a little further forwards. Take our hands to the back of the chair. Rise up slowly, shake it out. Well done. Okay, we're going to have a little go. We've got about 5 or 6 minutes left, yogis. So let's just do a little side stretch now. So let's take the chair, still facing the back of the chair, but we're going to turn sideways. And for the last time, grab one of your weights if you wish to. Okay, we'll just do a little balance here. The time's gone so quickly today. If you're tired, by all means, just continue to make a loose fist, okay? Holding onto the chair with my left hand, I'm going to raise my right arm, right leg, and bring it down. But I'm leaving the foot off the floor, so the inside leg is strong. And take the right arm and leg out to the side and release. But keep, if you can, the right foot raised. And again, raising right arm and right leg forwards, left leg is strong. Keep the leg bent just slightly, and then take out to the side again, keeping the right foot, if you can, off the floor. Once more. Breathing in, we go forwards, leaving the foot raised, breathing out to the side. We're going to do 2 more. If you find it too strong, place the foot on the floor if you need to. Breathing in, coming forwards. Good. Breathing out. Inhale out to the side, opening the hip joint, and release. Last time. The inside leg is strong and steady, holding onto the chair for support. Well done. and release. Quite strong, so take care. So all the while that we're doing this, inside leg is strong and straight, but try and keep the outside leg that you're working slightly raised. Don't let it touch the floor, unless it feels too strong. Okay, so switch sides. Right hand holding onto chair, right inside leg strong. Can or loose fist if you prefer, remember. Breathing in, we come forwards. Breathing out, keep the foot off the floor if you can. Inhale out to the side and release. Still raising the leg. Inside leg is strong. 4 more. Inhale, exhale, that's lovely. Breathing in, breathing out. And again, breathing in as we raise, breathing out, breathing in out to the side and in. 2 more if you can. Inhale. Put the foot on the floor if you need to, otherwise keep that outside foot slightly off the floor. Once more. Inhale forwards, you're doing really well. Inhale out and release. Well done. Put the can down, yogis. Wonderful. Let's try a little balance again here. Now what I'd like you to do is turn the chair so that the outside of the chair, you're going to come off the mat or the space you're in and just have a go at balancing stick. Okay, we've got a couple of minutes. So with my left hand, it's going to hold on to the chair. I'm going to work the outside arm and leg. Make sure you've got enough room behind you. So my inside leg is strong and straight. That's the balancing leg, or the standing leg, should I say. So my right hand goes to my right hip, left hand on the chair. I'm going to tip forwards and carefully aim to, well, start to aim rather, to raise the right leg as high as I can. My left leg is strong and straight. I engage my abdominal muscles by pulling them in softly. Come as far forward as you can. Looking down, then engaging the arm, taking the arm forward, so in this lovely long plane. Looking down and holding for several deep breaths if you can. Supported warrior 3. Breathing in, breathing out. Inside leg is strong. One hand on the chair for support. Keep the back long. Keep the breath relaxed. Now release when you need to. Well done. We're going to have a go on the other side. So simply turning now to face the opposite way. And this is just having a go, not holding for too long because it is strong. Inside leg is going to be the standing leg, coming up onto the ball of the back foot. Inside leg strong, hand on chair to support you. And tipping forwards. And as you do, engage those tummy muscles, yogis. I hope you can see. I happen to be fairly long, so I sort of run out of space sometimes. Outside leg I raise to hip height, doesn't have to be that high. Hand on the hip to steady me. Planting all the weight, energy, stacking it into the standing leg. Raising the arm, gazing down, a sense of elongation. And again, holding for several deep breaths. Supported warrior 3 with the chair. Hold and breathe. And again, a very strong pose, so don't overhold. Release, shake it out. Well done, yogis. It's already past. We need to come back down. And you've worked very hard, particularly the upper body, but that last pose again, really using a lot of energy and strength and stamina. So come to sitting. Roll the shoulders back. Let's hold our mudra again. That's the thumb touching the ring finger and the long finger, those 3 pads touching, the other fingers extended on both hands. Turn the palms uppermost, rest them on your thighs. Just close the eyes and take 1 or 2 deep breaths here. Just allow the whole body a moment to rest. The finger position is said to evoke energy, hence the name, Energy Mudra. It's also great for visions of future, planning things, and encompasses that feeling of springtime and new beginnings. And with the sun out today, perhaps you'll do some gardening or just get a good walk in. Just allow yourself a moment here, yogis, to rest your breath, but also just take a moment to observe physically how you now feel. Just 1 or 2 deep breaths, noticing how you now feel physically. Hopefully warmer and more energized and ready and prepared for the rest of your day ahead. Let's take a deep breath in together, release the fingers. As we breathe out, opening the eyes if they were closed. And join me now in inhaling, exhale, good. Once more, lovely deep breath in, sit tall, deep breath out, release. And as we inhale again, let's bring the hands to the heart center. Wish yourself, wish your body well. Thank your body. And may you go well. Have a great day. Om Shanti. And see you again soon. Bye for now.